What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rollinsmokeaz. I'm finally gonna do this video. I done it, let's say 5 months ago, but what I'm gonna be showing you guys is I'm gonna be making some beef jerky, some Dr. Pepper jalapeno beef jerky with this prime bottom roast. Just look at how thin that is. Amazing. So one day I was at my friend's house and we were doing some barbecuing out front. He had a smoker out and he had a whole bunch of people, and he showed me this recipe and I tried this beef jerky and it was amazing. So today I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. We have 2 jalapenos, and I'm gonna add this as extra just to make it more spicy, is 2 serrano peppers, some chopped onions, some garlic powder, Worcestershire sauce, kosher salt, and black pepper. All right, let's get this all situated here. And what we're gonna do is, first we're gonna cut these up. And once we cut these up, we're gonna include, we're just gonna be making the marinade tonight. And tomorrow I'll go ahead and take them out of the fridge with the meat soaked in, and we'll go put it on the smoker. But we're gonna let the meat marinate all night with all these ingredients, and it's gonna be phenomenal. Okay. All right, and we can't forget our main ingredient too, which is Dr. Pepper. And we're gonna be doing 2 cups of Dr. Pepper. So let's go ahead and do that, measure that out here. And that fits in perfectly, so now put that in here. Okay. And then we're gonna do all these jalapenos, put them in here. It's gonna be nice and spicy. This is jalapeno Dr. Pepper beef jerky. Next thing we're gonna do is do 2 tablespoons of kosher salt. So measure out 2 tablespoons there. All right, that's 1, and that's 2. Okay. After that, we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. So go like that. All right, 1 tablespoon in there. And then we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of black pepper. So, oh, okay. And then next we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Boom, throw that in there. And 1 teaspoon of chopped onions. Go, throw that all in there, good up there. All right, after we included all of our ingredients, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna boil this, and we wanna bring down, so this is 2 cups of Dr. Pepper. We wanna bring this boil down to 1 cup. So let's do that. All right, so now we got it on high, and once it gets hot, we're gonna bring it down to a simmer to 10 to 15 minutes until this, like I said, the reduction gets to about half. So from 2 cups down to 1 cup, and then you'll see it kind of thicken up a little bit. So now it's began to boil. I dropped the heat down to the medium, and we'll just let this go for about 10 to 15 minutes. All right, guys, we are done with this boil. Here's the test right here, how much you should have. Let's go ahead and turn this on, turn this off, and perfect. And again, they said just a little over a cup. So that has been reduced. Now what we're gonna do is go ahead and chill this. Let it get cool. Throw it right in the fridge here for a little bit, and then we will come back and put them in the Ziploc bag with all that bottom around and let it sit overnight. All right, guys, the next step is here. So our marinade is cooled down. Now let's go ahead and place the beef jerky in a bag. And we want to make sure, kind of spread them out, because we're going to dump all the marinade all over this. So the reason why we added some 2 serrano peppers is because when I made it last time, I just added the 2 jalapenos, and I felt like it could just be a little bit more spicy. So I decided to add 2 serranos to the 2 jalapenos and see how it turns out this time. All right, now that we got that all in there, go ahead and give it a little shake here, and then just dump all of it in the bag. Okay. Now let's go ahead and seal this up. Make sure it's sealed up really nice. Alright, now since that's all sealed up, go ahead and place it in the fridge overnight. Alright, there we go. Let that sit in there, and we'll get ready to smoke it tomorrow. Now we are going to take the meat that was marinating in the fridge overnight, and we're going to put it on a wire rack. And why I put a plastic bag under here is because it just gets really messy, so I can just throw this away once I'm done. You want to make sure to take all the beef and just pat it dry as well. So once it's on here, I'll pat it all dry. Right. It smells really good. Got all the spices and everything. So on this one, we're going to use like 2 wire racks because we just have so much. I'm going to make sure to spread that all out there. And if you have like some jalapenos and peppers, just leave those on there when they're smoking. Okay, so now that we have them all patted dry, we're going to go ahead and adjust our smoker to about 170. There we go. And we're going to smoke them for 2 hours. So let's go ahead and grab those. All right. Looks delicious. And I kept all the jalapenos and serrano peppers on those as well. So when we place them in the smoker, they'll get all cooked in there. Just go ahead, place it right there on the center rack. Check that out. It's all come back in 2 hours. All right, so it's been about 30 minutes. And go ahead and I would spin these around just to kind of give them an even shake here. So I would spin them around every probably 30 minutes or so for the whole 2 hours that these are smoking for. It's pretty good. And close it back up. We'll come back in. Oh yeah. All right, so it's been about 2 hours, and I gave them a little bit more, so it's about 2.5 hours because I checked them out and I said, oh, they still need a little bit more. So we're gonna keep it in for another hour, and then we'll come back and check it out. But we'll go ahead and give it a flip. So the key is you don't want the beef jerky to split into pieces. You want it to kind of be still somewhat tender, but at the same time a little bit rough, so you can pull it apart. So that's what I'm just waiting for. All right guys, it's been 3 hours and this looks done. So here's what we mean right here. Check that out. Pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and put them in this Ziploc bag now and let them steam. Don't close the Ziploc bag all the way. We're gonna let these steam for maybe an hour or so, and the bag will be half shut. And then once we're done with that, we can cut these up into smaller pieces and eat them. All right guys, so we have this whole bag here. It has cooled down. We let it steam for about 45 minutes or so. Now we're gonna go ahead and try this out. So here's what it looks like. You can see the jalapeno still on there, but we split it here. That's really good. The difference from this time to the last time I did it was I added the serrano peppers with the jalapenos, and it gives it extra kick. So this is awesome. So next, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna cut this. So let's go ahead and take these and we'll cut them into strips, little biteable sizes. And it was a total of 3 hours that we smoked this, because I liked it a little bit more where you can pull it apart and more crispy. But it's up to you. Just make sure you pull it once the internal temp hits about 165. I just want to say thank you again for watching, supporting my channel, helping me grow. So total of 3 hours. Added some serrano peppers to it and some jalapenos. It was amazing. I can still feel the spice in my throat and on my tongue, of course. I just want to say again, thank you all for watching. Thanks to my buddy Justin for showing me this recipe. And guys, I guarantee you, you will love it. Just give it a try. Follow the steps, and I'll put them down in the comments below. Please give me a thumbs up. Comment if you have any questions. If you want me to cook something else or smoke something else and you guys want to see it, let me know. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you guys.